Tide to just go up against when there's Avenge, AA, Ember Spirit. So
yeah. There's the gap though. The Chen, he's on a mount. He's pretty speedy. Chilling touch. Still with a pretty good bit of duration. Another magic missile from F-God. That's a first blood. The Venge, the one to secure it. Early set of booty. Wants the ability just to control the back line a little bit. And what's nice about this is if he can catch the Chen or the Wind Ranger or someone who's sitting in the back, he has really long reach now, like Blink's Sleight of Fist, and then with his ultimate, I mean, he can jump on somebody from really far away. We'll hold that bit of analysis, though, as they move into the Roche pit. Huge Ravage from Nikwa, followed up by a channeled Requiem from Pycat. They bring down the Vengeful Spirit and the Doom straight away. Lil next to follow. Mech's being popped, but Illidan not going to be able to stand his ground, it doesn't look like. Phobos doing what damage he can, gets the kill on the Chen. But it's a bloody disaster. A 1-for-4 triple.
But now they're in a position where that's their observer was. They've got to wait some time before they can pick up some more. It's going to be another 4 minutes.
Yeah, the irony is as much vision as possible. With all the overlapping, you could have grabbed a lot more vision than that if they were spread a little more tactfully. Mid lane, whoa, there's Ravage number 1, connects on 4. Ravage number 2 connects on 5. Doom will go down first. Now Illidan left behind, mechs up, but in a lot of trouble. He tries to TP home. That one won't happen. Lil chased down by Nikwa, and on the other side of the fight, FNG will try to TP home and get shackled in the mix. It's a 4-for-0 trade outside of the dire Tier 2 mid. The Tide making it happen as Pycat also picks up a Helm of the Dominator, a little bit of lifesteal, thinking about a Satanic in his near future. Pycat presses forward, gets stunned up. BKBs to avoid the stun, but still Viper struck. Will try to channel the Requiem perhaps. Doom number 1, no refresher for 15. And this time they actually kill the Tide. Now they get the kill on the Spirit Breaker after the Requiem. Maybe FNG will fall. He will indeed. Illidan in the danger zone, but they're all clumped up to try and bring him down. That's what Phobos wants. He's having a field day here in the mid as a triple kill comes out for Mag. Clears out all the Chen creeps. Pycat lobbing in some auto attacks. A long-range charge from the Spirit Breaker. Is this enough to lock down Phobos and find a kill? Pycat still has an Aegis, so feeling rather brave here. Comes in. Fire Remnant buys Phobos some time. Now the Force Staff down to the low ground. Well, Mag gets initiated on here.
Very deep.
BGM comes in, loaded to follow up, but swap from FNG breaks up the damage from the Wind Ranger. May end up costing him his life, and he'll be on the run. Other side of the fight, Mag, Doom, BKB.
That's a dead Nikwa. He's got the accent.
Oh, he does. Yeah, it's plenty of damage. Now EGM will try and square up with the Fiery Sword, but I'm not sure he'll like the result. Loda doing a lot of damage, but eats the cheese. That'll keep him alive. All heal from Chen, also there to top him off. Doom just trying to move around, create some space for himself to survive. Pycat on the way in, though. It's a 4-on-5 on the field, but EGM charges the high ground, getting some vision. Loda even blinks up, secures the kill. Lil takes a Requiem to the face, but will survive with the Force Staff. Spirit Breaker finished off by the Ember Spirit. He's still around. Illidan, he's still here as well. They force out the BKB. Viper Strike. The uphill attack does hit him as he's on the ramp. Loda chases down Lil in the meantime.
We'll go to refresh. So kind of like Smokes here, warding in the late game can be very limited resource. And
Pycat coming in. This is Radiant Vision we're looking at here. They catch wind of him. They've got the gem on somebody. Pycat tries to BKB, stand his ground. Mag going blow for blow with him. Where's the Tide? He hasn't joined the party yet. Pycat's the one that's been doomed. Now the Tide's on his way in. Doom goes down, but they have to trade Pycat for it. He's on the high ground, thinking about the Ravage. Connects on 2. Refresh. Doesn't even need the second Ravage to bring down Illidan. Ember Spirit, though, going to be a different story. They end up getting the kill on Lil. DK Phobos, they save the second Ravage just for him. He gets bashed right out of it. Triple for Loda. And a 4-for-0 exchange. Or 4-for-1. F-God swaps him in. BKB gets used. Lobbing in those auto attacks towards the Ember Spirit. Alliance looking like they want to retreat here. Need to be a little careful about how they go about this. Now Mag hops forward. Shiva's guard on. Pycat force stabbed aggressively. And now he's going to stand his ground as well. Has himself the Aegis and the Satanic. That buys him a little bit of time as he lays into the Doom. Now DK Phobos off to the side, trying to isolate 2. Gets a crit on Chen to bring him down. EGM, he'll get brought down also. Now Pycat without a BKB stun, trying to channel. Can't get it off. Now he dies. And it's Alliance on the back foot all of a sudden. Only one buyback was used to make it a little more telling.
There is an Axe Doom up, but this is getting to the point where it's like, who do you even Doom? The Tide with the Refresher Orb, I feel like almost has to be doomed if you want to stand a chance to win the fight. At the same time, Loda, he's another big target who you have to deal with, but Loda has buyback, so a Doom on Loda would be very costly.
Swap onto Ake, that's a good way to start the fight. The all-heal comes out, Force Staff keeps Ake alive. FNG not going to be so lucky. Loda, the one that's doomed on the run just to try to survive. He's going to go back, he gets sent back now to the well. Refresher, that's your second Ravage, connects on 2. Does Pycat have the damage though? The Viper strikes, slowing him down a little bit. They'll settle for Mag as they let the Viper walk away. Ice Blast comes in, will connect on a few heroes, but not going to save the Doom. Meanwhile, on the other side of the fight, Illidan going blow for blow with the Tide. Viper Strike keeping him alive, but now Loda blinks forward, brings him down. It's a godlike streak for the Wind Ranger, and it'll be Alliance securing this mid lane of Barracks. Looking at the buyback tab, a little bit grim for ASUS.Polar. Doom has one, as does the Viper, but even utilizing them here, very costly.
And best be very careful. There's a blink hex from Loda. He's going to be looking to initiate in on this Ember Spirit if he gets the chance to. That would be that'd be GG if he gets out the Ember Spirit again.
And there's the buyback on the Viper.
Being doomed has been sent back and lived. Twice in a row, Loda got sent back by the Test of Faith. Didn't actually die to the X Doom, and that to me is something you can't afford to have happen.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, yeah, you can't hand over those free kills and keep them alive. Mag comes in, Doom onto Loda this time. Ake still has the Test of Faith, but can he actually get there to help his friend? No. Beautiful swap from FNG. Buyback from Loda, though, ready to get back into this fight. The double Ravage comes out, connects on all 5 of ASUS.Polar, but will it actually yield to a successful fight? Tidehunter goes down, but they have to trade FNG for it. Loda's already back in the fray. Pycat channeling the Requiem. Not going to do too much, but will limit damage output. Loda dies for a second time. Oh, no. Now EGM gets picked off as well. The fight breaking out into all these mini skirmishes, but it's just Pycat alive, doing a lot of damage to Mag, but in comes the Ember. This Ember Spirit now getting at that critical mass point.
Big advantage as far as where things stand right now. There's no Ravages. There's no buyback on your Wind Ranger. This is not a Roshan I feel Alliance should be trying to contest, but
they want to go for it. They have a little bit of vision. RP Stormcaller on his way in. Can they snatch the Aegis here? EGM just goes cruising on in. Will make it to the high ground, but now swapped by FNG. Will survive for now. Ravage number 1. Phobos actually goes down first. They get the kill on the Spirit Breaker, but also lose the Venge. There's the refresher from Mag. They end up bringing down Pycat. Ake on the run. The buyback from DK Phobos going to prove worth it here. The Trash Collector taking it out. Loda trying to make it away. Shackle onto Phobos. Can he find the kill? No, there's a Yules to break it up. And now Loda left behind and brought down. It'll be ASUS.Polar taking another successful fight, but only because to make this hold.
Five
it's all on the line.
Lacking that detection they need for the Shadow Fiends.
The gem carry, they don't have anyone with a slot.
Where's the
Glyph
gem?
comes out. Pycat comes in. There's your Ravage. Connects on quite a few, but Phobos dodges it from the low ground. Just trying to throw out as much cleave damage as he can. Pycat's Doom. He gets cold-footed, and down he goes. Illidan in the front lines, being the bully he needs to be. Nikwa eats the cheese, but does it make a difference? I say nay. Viper goes down. He'll be coming back with the Aegis, and Alliance down for the count. Tide the only one with a buyback, but without a Ravage. What's the Watermelon going to do?
They went for it. They tried to bring down that Doom, knowing he had another ulti. The Ravage, the SF, but SF's damage output is just not quite enough. He even bought a Crystallis for that fight. I think if he had something like a Daedalus, it could have been enough, but Doom just tanky enough to survive that one and get off the ultimate before he went down, which is all he needed to do.
Alliance not going to tap out quite yet, but this will be crippling damage. Bottom lane's already been destroyed. Mid lane going down here momentarily, and that leaves them 1 lane of Barracks to go. Shadow Fiend down for still over a minute. Loda also down for about 10 seconds. He'll be coming up soon, but as we've talked about several times, without Ravage, Alliance really just can't take a fight.
Yep. It's going to be probably Mega Creeps here, and without the Shadow Fiend, not really a fight they can take. Loda's going to make one last hurrah, it looks like, but Doom up in 30 seconds as well.
Here we go, charge onto Illidan. Loda goes in, the Focus Fire on, gets Yules again. Now another strike, they really want Illidan. They'll find him, but it's going to cost him Loda. Lil will get beaten down by the Lantern, but again, is it going to be worth it? It's not looking so good. Phobos comes in, a 4-figure crit. Secure that one last kill with good measure. EGM buys back, charges in forward. Alliance on their last leg, desperately trying to make this hold, but Phobos is just so massive. He's got 4,000 gold on top of everything in his inventory right now. Ake sending back EGM, being a little cheeky.
They're buying time here, but buying time for what? For Shadow Fiend to respawn and get doomed again. I guess this Doom's going to go out on your Tidehunter, but Refresher up in 30 seconds. Mega Creep's going to be claimed, and Alliance
this
out
is
of options.
One long team fight where ASUS.Polar just continuing to deliver these killing blows, buffing up their stats a little bit, and that will be the GG call. 43-34 in 61 minutes, guys.
What a game, though. It's good to see the carry Wind Ranger come out. Loda played that very nicely. He ended up the game with 17 kills, 9 assists. had a lot of impact there. So definitely something which was unexpected. We saw the draft. It's like, okay, carry Wind Ranger, kind of different, but definitely you cannot pin the loss there. I think ASUS.Polar just slightly out executing and making just better decisions when it really mattered.